Yep, so as the video says, your girl been laid off. Yes, I've been laid off. So I'm going to try to make this video short, sweet, and to the point. I'm going to talk to you guys as if I'm talking to one of my friends, my homegirls, my homeboys, whomever. First off, this is a introduction. I have no videos on YouTube. This is actually my first video on YouTube. All my other videos I have videos on YouTube. However, they're shorts. I do not have any actual videos on YouTube. So I'm originally from Miami. I currently live in Houston, Texas. How did I get to Houston, Texas? I will explain that. So a few years ago, I decided that, I want to change. I want to change the scenery. I've lived in Miami my whole entire life, and I just felt like I was at a standstill. And my life, I felt like it wasn't going anywhere, So I just wanted something new, something fresh, just a new start. And that's what I did. I packed my bags, me and my kids, my 2 kids, and my dog, and we came to Houston, Texas. So I've been here for about a year. It just turned a year, actually. We moved here last year. And so the 2nd of January actually made it 1 year. So I decided to pack my bags. I just felt stuck. I don't know if I'm pretty sure people can relate, where you just feel like you're stuck. Your life is at a standstill and it's not really going anywhere. And that's where I was at. And for some reason, I always wanted to move to Texas. I don't know what it is. I can't explain it. I've always wanted to move to Texas. Of course, before I moved here, I did my research, I visited. So I didn't just do a blind move and just move. So back to the layoff, and we'll get back to the move and all that. So I started working at this company. The company itself, it's not a bad company. I will just say that I do not like how they handle things as far as upper management, their decision making. So about 2 weeks ago, on my day off, I got a call saying that due to budget cuts, we have to lay you off. And of course, on my day off, that is not the type of that's not the type of phone call I wanted to hear or I was expecting to hear. So it kind of took me by surprise, because what I was doing, I did a great job. I did a terrific job at it, but I guess because I was the newest person, I'm assuming that's the reason why they selected me out of everybody else. Although, again, my numbers were up there, but it is what it is. So of course, when it happened, being human, of course, I felt some type of way. I was sad. I won't say I was depressed. And it's not the first time I've been through something like this. Of course, it hasn't happened in years. The only other time it happened was years ago, at least 15 years ago. That was the first time I got laid off. So I was just not expecting this to happen, especially because I uprooted me and my kids. I moved here with my 2 kids. Have no family here. Absolutely nobody. I do have a friend, she's kind of far from me. We're not that close as far as like distance, but I just moved here by myself with my kids. Left my job. I was at a job for about 6 years. I didn't want to move, but because of working from home, they wouldn't allow me to work from home. So when I found this job, and this job was allowing me to work from home, I thought, hey, perfect, great. Let me go ahead and, get the job. And I heard great things about the company. So I made the move, and this is where we're at. Laid off. Like, I literally left the job that I was at for 6 years. Love the company, love my coworkers, everything, and I left to come here, and now I'm laid off. But you know what? How I looked at it, I I always tell people that I feel like things happen for a reason. You may not see the reason at the moment, but everything happened for a reason. Everything that has happened in my life, I always look at it that way, that it happens for a reason. And 9 out of 10, I see the reason after the fact. So and that's just how I'm oh, sorry. And that is just how I'm looking at this situation, is that everything happened for a reason, and whatever that reason is, I don't know. But I do know that I'm not going to sit around, let it bring me down, let it make me feel any type of way, be depressed, be sad. I'm not doing that, because it is what it is. It happened. And how I deal with stress is, of course, I'm human. So in the moment when it first happened, you're feeling, you're going through all type of different emotions, but I do not let certain situations or stress consume me. I like to sit back. Okay, you're human. Let it all out. Your emotions, all that. But then it's like, okay, what are we going to do now? Like, how do we fix the situation, if it can be fixed? Or how do we make it better? That's my solution. How do we make it better? Let's sit down and come up with a plan. We need a master plan. Like, we're not going to sit here and dwell and be upset and cry and and not saying that there's anything wrong with that, because some people, they need to let that emotion out. That's what helps them. For me, I cannot do that. I just can't. Like, I deal with it for a quick second, and I'm up and I'm trying to figure things out, because stressing and dwelling over everything and being sad, that is not going to change your situation. It's not. It's not going to get my job back. So it's like, why am I doing it? So I don't know. I just feel like things happen for a reason. I truly believe that things happen for a reason. And one of the reasons I feel God will put you in certain situations, God will make you uncomfortable to elevate, for growth. And I feel like that is the reason why I'm experiencing what I'm experiencing now. The reason I say that is because I have a lot of talents, a lot of hidden talents, but I do have a lot of talents. One of them, is cooking. Some people may not look at it as talent. I look at it as talent, and I love it. I enjoy cooking. So when this happened, I thought to myself, okay, something has to give. Something has to give. I can't keep going through this. I can't, go from job to job. You don't know when you're going to get laid off. You don't know where you're going to get fired. I'm like, something has to give. I need to do something to secure myself, my kids, I need a safety net. And I feel like working a 9 to 5 is not a safety net. Working a 9 to 5 is just, you're a number. You don't know when your time is up. You could be there for 20 years, giving them your sweat and tears and just everything. And then when they need to, because of budget cuts or what have you, you're out the door. So I'm like, I don't want to keep going through that. I just can't. I just can't keep going through it. So I decided, you know what? I see everybody's making content, women, men, kids, everyone is making content. So I sat back and I thought to myself, like, what can I do? What kind of content? Mind you, my close friends, family members who knows the things that I'm talented in, especially food, has been telling me for years, start a cooking channel. You can do this, you can do that. And every time I'm like, oh, yeah, I will. Oh, I don't know. When you have kids and you have responsibilities and you just have all type of things going on, like the last thing you're thinking about is trying to get in front of a camera, recording. Then you have to edit and all this extra stuff. And I'm like, yeah, I'm going to do it. Yeah. I never did it. And I feel like had I done it years ago, I probably would have been really, really far, because when they were telling me to start a cooking channel and cooking content, no one was really making cooking content videos, at least not that I saw. No one was really on camera cooking and showing people how to cook. So I'm like, I could have gone far with that. However, again, it comes back to things happen for a reason. Maybe it just wasn't my time. Around that time, maybe it just wasn't my time. Had I started content and started a cooking channel, it may not have gone well. You know, especially like on social media, you have a lot of negativity where people just feel that they could just come under your comments and say whatever they want out of their a-hole. You know, and the old me would have tussled in the comment section. I would tussle with you in person, but baby, I'm also going to tussle with you in the comment section. I will read you for filth, but I'm delivered. I'm not that, well, I can be that person, but I don't want to be that person anymore. So I just felt like, had I done content back then when I was, you know, being forced, or it may not have gone well. So because I was able to mature and watch other people's content and see the type of things that they go through, I was able to kind of soak all that in and kind of learn from them, seeing their experiences. So I'm like, okay, now that I'm deciding to start content, because I've seen other people's failures, I've seen other people struggle, I've seen the hate that other people get, is like I was able to see and learn from those people, and in hopes that I don't make the same mistake. I mean, we're human, you know, we're all human, so we're going to make mistakes. We're going to make mistakes from until the day we die. We're not perfect. We're always going to make mistakes. So those failures, when you look at it, they're really not failures, you know, because that helped that person to grow and become a better version of their self. So maybe failure is not the perfect term to use. So I just decided, you know what? Hey, I'm gonna just go for it. If it works, it works. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. What do I have to lose? I really have nothing to lose. I'm posting content, I'm posting videos, so why not, you know? And again, I really truly feel that me losing my job, it's a blessing in disguise. I may not completely see it now yet, but I really feel like it's a blessing in disguise. And for me, just starting to take YouTube serious, I feel I haven't been doing too bad. You know, being kind of fresh to the scene, I feel like I haven't been doing too bad. And how everybody says, be consistent. If you're consistent, 9 out of 10, you'll do great. You'll do great. Well, and that's not even just with YouTube. That's with anything. You're consistent with anything in life, you will achieve whatever you set your mind to. So yeah, so I'm laid off. I have been looking for work. It hasn't been successful, and I'm not sure why, because I'm very qualified, and you know, I'm qualified. Let's just say that I'm extremely qualified, but for some reason I'm not getting a lot of callbacks, and I don't know. Like, I don't really know how to feel about that. I don't think I really feel any type of way about it. I just feel like, again, everything happened for a reason, and maybe me working a 9 to 5 is not destined for me. You know, it's just. And who wants to keep making money for other people? Who wants to wake up every single day and make money, make somebody else rich? Not saying it's an issue, because honestly, I'm going to get a 9 to 5. That is the plan. I plan on getting a 9 to 5, because this creating content, it's not an overnight success type of thing. So of course, I know that I will need a 9 to 5 so I can keep these bills paid. I can keep the lights, you know, on and so forth. So yes, I do need a 9 to 5. I want a 9 to 5. Do I want to live the rest of my life working a 9 to 5? No, I don't. I don't want to do that, and I'm not going to do that. I'm speaking it into existence. I'm manifesting that I would not die working for somebody. I would not retire at an old age working for someone. I want to be my own boss. I want to make my own money, where I wake up when I want to wake up. If I want to go on vacation, I don't have to put in PTO like I'm asking mom and dad for permission to live life. I don't want to live that way, you know? And I've done it for so long, and I'm just sick and tired of it. Like, I do not want to do it anymore. And again, I know I will have to, you know, because this doesn't happen overnight. Success doesn't happen overnight. And whoever decides to continue working 9 to 5, that's fine. That is fine. And there's no problem. There's nothing wrong with it. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it. whatsoever. It's just not what I want. It's not what I want for me, for self, you know? So I don't know. We're just going to take it one day at a time and see what's in store. Luckily, I'm great at savings, and I had enough money saved up to where I can stay afloat until I get, a new job. I'm not struggling, so that is a blessing, so I'm happy for that. Do I want to go through my savings to stay afloat? No. So I need a job like ASAP. But even when I do get a job, like I don't want that to be it. And I feel, again, this had to happen. Me losing this job had to happen. Me leaving my job back in Florida had to happen for me to be here in Houston. And now that I lost my job in Houston, I feel like that had to happen. What's the reason for that yet? I don't know. We don't know. I can't say the reason for that, but I feel whatever reason, it's going to be a good one, So if there's anyone that's going through, and I'm horrible at speaking to the camera. I mean, I'm just bad at it. This is my first time sitting, and it's real awkward. So it's my first time sitting in front of a camera, recording and talking to myself, and it's weird, but I'm like, I need to do it. Like, I felt like I had to do it. Just to be a little transparent, because I know there's other people going through this. I'm not the only person going through this. And I was a little, my pride, I'm like, I don't know, because I'm the type that I do not like to share anything personal on social media. I kind of cringe when I see people oversharing on social media. But this is something that was kind of heavy on my heart. Like, I felt like I needed to share it. I should share it. Because people go through this every single day. It doesn't matter. You have a degree, no degree. Like, you've been at a job for 30 years, 40 years, 2 months, 2 weeks. Like, this is real life. People go through this, and there's no reason to be ashamed of it. And I had to kind of just talk myself out of it. Like, girl, like, what are you ashamed of? There's nothing to be ashamed. People go through this all the time. Like, you lose job, you get jobs, you lose job, you get jobs. It's okay. So anyone who's going through what I'm going through as far as being laid off, and not just being laid off, but, having responsibilities, having kids that you need to make sure that they're fed. You need to make sure that they have a roof over their head. Anyone that's going through what I'm going through, baby, just hang on. It's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. What is that saying again? It doesn't storm forever, or something of that nature. It doesn't storm. It does not storm forever. The sunshine will come out. Be positive. Stay positive. Manifest. And the time that you're not working, work on yourself. Maybe that's what you need. Maybe you need this time to really focus on yourself and figure out what you want in life. Figure out what makes you happy. What can make you a better person? What can provide more for your, for your kids, for yourself, whomever. So if you're going through this, don't give up. Don't be sad. And if you are sad, it's okay. It's definitely okay to be sad and be worried. These are natural emotions. So I don't want to make it seem like, oh, if you cry, it's an issue. And no, crying doesn't make you weak. Crying is good for the soul. Not saying that I did not cry. I'm just not one. I don't cry easily. I'm not a crier. Like, it has to be something extremely, extremely serious. Like, I lose like a very close loved one, or, something of that nature for me to cry. I'm not a big crier. Is that a good thing? Is that a bad thing? I don't know. It just depends on whomever's perspective. But if you are a crier, that's fine. That's great. We need that. We need to release all that toxin, all that energy out of us, So what does the future hold? I don't know. I do not know what the future hold. All I know is I'm on this here Beyonce's internet, and I'm going to make the best of it. I'm going to continue my content. I hope someone can relate to what I'm sharing. I'm sure someone will relate to this, and we'll just see. I will continue the content. If you want to know more about my life, I don't like to share too much, but if you want to know more, let me know. Comment, like the video. Let's engage in the let's engage in the comment section. Be positive, encourage other people, like in the comment section. Be positive. Sometimes you just don't know what someone is going through in life. That's why I don't like to judge. I don't like to see someone like, oh, why they're X, Y, and Z, because you just never know. You just never know what someone is going through, what battles someone is going through, what demons they're fighting. So just be kind. Just be kind, and just take it one day at a time. That's all we can do. Just take it one day at a time. And like I said, it's being laid off really sucks. It's one thing you quit because that was your choice. You quit, so it was coming because you made that decision. But when you think everything is fine and you're doing great and you're getting praises and awards and all type of things, and then this happens, it's kind of like, whoa, like what happened? Like I'm so confused. So it's like you just never know. You never know. You never know. Like when you're working for someone, it's just, you never know when it's your time. You never know when they're gonna, give you the boot. So don't get comfortable. It doesn't matter how long you've been at a job. Do not get comfortable. Do not be complacent. Do I regret moving? Heck no. I don't regret moving, because as I stated before, I believe I said it before, I feel everything happened for a reason. So am I freaking out that, oh, I left, home, I left Florida, now I'm here without no job? No, because even if I was home, I don't have the financial help. I would not have the financial help from anyone but myself. I can only count on myself, which I should. I'm grown, I'm an adult. I should, count for me. That should be me. That should be me. So it's not to say that, oh, anyone owes me anything and I should be looking for help anywhere. No, like anyone that knows me, like I am the one that do not like to open their mouth and be like, can I need, that's just not me. I can't do it. I've never been that person. But I'm going to figure it out. I definitely will. And yeah, so we're just going to go on this journey together. I will continue to apply for jobs, and if I get a call, I get a call. If I don't, I don't. Life goes on, and the show must go on. It really does. But yeah, if anyone's going through this, just don't beat yourself up. Don't be stressed. Don't be depressed. We're gonna figure it out. We're going to figure it out, and what's meant to be will be. What's supposed to happen is supposed to happen, and you'll be okay. You'll be fine. Don't stress. We got this. I got you. You got me. We got this. And on top of that, I am loving this challenge, as far as what is the challenges where you're following each other and this and that, and I love it. I love it. So anyone who needs a follow or wants to follow, comment in the comment section. Let me know, baby. I will follow you. Let's follow each other. Let's help each other grow, elevate, and get a bag, because baby, we tired. We tired working for the man. We tired working for these corporate companies that don't give a rat's about us and give us a boot whenever they feel like it. We can't keep going through that. Yeah, so I'm about to get off, turn this camera off, and I'm actually going to be cooking. So y'all stay tuned and continue to please support your girl, watch my videos, and yeah, we will continue this another time. If there's anything that you guys want to see me do, just let me know. Leave it in the comment section. If there's a certain meal that you want to see me make, let me know. It doesn't even have to be a meal. It could be anything else, because this page is not going to just be specifically for food. I'm starting off with cooking, but it's not only going to be revolving around food. Oh my God, I got tongue tied. Baby, this is new to me. This is new to me. Being in front of a camera is new to me. I cannot, like, if I'm having a face-to-face with you, baby, like, the words will come out and I will not stop. But this right here, I gotta get used to this. I gotta get used to it. So anyways, thank you for stopping by, listening to me rant. I got laid off. It's not the end of the world. It's going to be okay. And again, anyone who is going through what I'm going through, or maybe even worse, because there's always someone out there that's going through worse than what you're going through. And this is what I also think of too. I might be going through whatever I'm going through, but there's someone else out there that's way much worse. So I got to focus on what I do have. I got to focus on the blessings that God is giving me and will continue to give me, as opposed to just focusing on this one thing that's just not going well in my life, you know? So you're going through something, whatever it is. It may not be work related. It may not be work related. Whatever it is, it will be okay. It will be okay. Keep that in mind. It will be okay. Give it to God. Give it to God, baby. That's all you gotta do. Just give it to God. And that's what I do. When I go through stuff, I give it to God. I pray on it. I manifest. I give it to God. Of course, I do my work. I do my part. I don't just, oh God, you know, I want what, and I don't know. I do my part, but all the stressing, all the going crazy and beating myself up, no, I pray about it and I give it to God. Because baby, one thing about my God do not play about your girl, and he does not play about you too. So baby, we got this. We got this. All right, well, thank you so much, guys, for stopping by, watching my video. I'm not sure how, I don't know, because this is new to me. So I don't know. I might sound a little, I don't know. Y'all tell me. Y'all tell me how I did, because again, this is new to me, and I'm trying to get comfortable in front of the camera, and I don't know. It feels awkward. It should feel weird as, okay, I'm gonna take a drink, because man, this feel so damn weird. But I'm gonna get in that kitchen. I'm gonna whip up something, and y'all gonna see it. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate it. And if you stayed through the whole entire video, thank you so much. Mwah, mwah, mwah. I really appreciate it, and we'll talk soon. Bye.